Morty and the Oatmeal Baby Sister. Morty was a very mischievous mouse who always does very mischievous things. Morty's day started off badly at breakfast. Morty poured cheese O's into his box. All 3 cheeses O's, that is. Someone has eaten the rest and left the empty box in the pantry. He may have done it, he wasn't sure. Now his options for breakfast were bleak. Mother placed a bowl of hot oatmeal in front of Morty. He didn't look up. He's staring at where is the attic is Marvin Mouse. On the back of the Cheezio's box, trying to decode the clues. When Morty finally stuck his spoon into the bowl, the oatmeal was cold and thick. He didn't dare eat it. It could get stuck in his throat. I'll skip breakfast, he thought. Besides, his favorite television show was about to start. Morty, I have a special favor for you to ask you, Mother said, turning down Mega Mouse at the most exciting part. I need to go to help Aunt Anda for a bit. Would you please mouse sit your brothers and sisters? Uh-huh, Morty answered without taking his eyes from the TV. I don't want you to have any friends in the house. Don't let your brothers or sister leave the yard either. I should be home in just a few hours. Mother paused and added, if all goes well while I'm gone, I'll take you, Ben and Fred, to the circus tomorrow. At this, Morty looked up. Really? The circus? That sounds great. What could be better than going to the circus with his 2 best friends? Morty could already smell the cheese popcorn and feel the excitement of the big tents, card games, and daring tricks. Mother planted a kiss on Morty's ear and made one final request. Please be good. After she left, Morty cranked up the volume on Mega Mouse. His 6 brothers and sisters are playing outside. Maybe I'll just stay on the sofa and watch TV until Mom gets home, he thought. But it sure would be great if there were some Cheezios to munch on, too. A little while later, Morty heard the doorbell ringing. He scampered to the door. When he opened it, Ben and Fred began squeaking at once. The circus is here, Ben said. You have to come now. They're setting up. We can sneak under to the back fence to see everything. Yeah, everything. Elephants, tigers, the sword swallower, and the fire-breathing mouse, Fred added. Come on, right now we can see the stuff that most mice ever never get to see, Ben said. Yeah, everything, Fred added. Come on, right now. We can see the stuff that most mice never get to see, Ben said. Morty thought, I'll go for only a few minutes, but who can watch the mice if I go? I had to be home before Mom comes back. Then Morty had a very mischievous plan. I can go, Morty said. Send my brothers and sister inside. I need a couple of minutes with them. Oh, and don't come in the house, Morty added, remembering that his mom had said, "No friends in the house." Morty ran to the pantry and got the bulky bag of oatmeal. Then he started running nice, warm water in the bathtub. As his little brothers and sister came in, Morty said, "Time for a bath. You want to be nice and clean when Mother gets home. Hop in." Soon the tub was lively, with 6 little mice splashing in the warm water. Morty poured the oatmeal into the tub. "Oatmeal will make the perfect mouse eater," he thought. "They won't get into any trouble, and I will be back in time to free them before Mother returns." Next, Morty turned on the cool water for a quick, almost salmon-like thickening. Then he shut off the water and snuck out of the house before the mice had time to squeak. Ben and Fred led the way as the 3 mice explored every tent and animal cage. If they aren't helping with the setup, the circus animals are napping, and even the scary lion looked peaceful. On a dare from Fred, Morty squeezed himself through the bars of the cage to gently touch the lion's mane. His heart felt like it would pound right out of his chest with fear. It beat so loud that he was sure it would wake the lion. After that bit of daring, Ben, Fred, and Morty scurried around the snack stand. They wanted to stuff themselves with warm cheese, popcorns, candy apples, but that would have to wait until tomorrow. Then, when the circus opened for business, Morty quietly peeked into the back of a noisy tent. There were a few mice practicing silly moves. "Ben and Fred, come check this out. They're clowns without their face prints. Don't they just silly? Don't they just look like regular mice?" Morty said. They turned at every sight, smell, and sound. Morty was most curious about the games on the midway where the sideshow's tents were. How comes it seemed as if no one ever won? Morty spotted a row of stuffed Mickey Mouse ready to lure anyone with a few quarters to play. "I'll win one of those tomorrow when I come back with Mother," Morty said to himself. Mother? Oh no! Morty had completely forget about his brothers and sisters. He had to hurry home to get everyone out of the tub before Mom returned. It was nearly dark. "This is bad!" Morty screamed at Ben and Fred. "I've got to go right now. I am in big trouble." Ben and Fred heard that line from Morty before. They aren't going to leave yet. The trapeze act was about to practice. Returning from Aunt Anna's, Mother was surprised to find no mice playing the front yard. When she opened the front door, the television was blaring, but there was no one watching it. Clicking off the TV, she heard the faint sound of whimpers coming from the bathroom. "Oh dear, what have we here?" Morty sneaked around the corner and scampered up his street at full mouse speed. Morty spotting the mouse minivan. His heart sank. Mother was home. "Hi, Mother," Morty called out, stepping through the front door. "I'm in here," Mother called from the kitchen. Morty's brother and sister were sitting around the table eating cheese chowder. The soup smelled delicious. Morty was so excited to tell them about the circus, but he knew that would have to come later. "Morty, I was going to make some yummy oatmeal cookies like a little treat," Mother said. "I thought it would be a nice reward if everything went well here while I'm visiting Sink Aunt Anna at her house." Maybe now was a good time to change the subject, he thought. "You know the fire-eating mouse? He rides in his mouth with ice-cold water first, and Morty, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself because you'll not be going to the circus tomorrow," Mother said. "You're ground, and you will use the money you saved for circus to buy a bulk bag of oatmeal." "Yes, Mother," Morty murmured. "Also, I believe you have a bathroom to clean before dinner." "Okay," Morty said as he turned to leave the kitchen. Tears started to fall. He didn't want his brother and sister to see how disappointed he was.